If you want to be a coach, no matter how skillful you were the top goal scorer, you were the most skillful player while you were playing football, it is different from you becoming a good coach. For you to become a good coach, you need to go to coaching schools where you'll be taught how to coach, what you need to know about coaching. So there's no two ways about this thing. You can't skip any step if you want to become successful.
Welcome to dacollins.tv, educational, motivational, and inspirational platform.
Hi guys, welcome to dacollins.tv. Hope you're having a wonderful time, and I hope this video meets you very well. Thank you for everyone that has been with me on this platform. Thank you for everyone that has subscribed to this platform, for watching and sharing the various videos you've come across. I really appreciate all of that. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic titled Don't Skip Steps. Don't skip steps. Now this topic is born out of a lot of mistakes that I've come across that people have made over time in life, in different fields of life, in various areas of life, in various aspects. People have made a lot of mistakes because they are skipping steps that they ought to have been taking. Someone said one time that the journey to 1,000 miles begins with a step. Whatever we do in life, it all starts from a step. We cannot get to the top without taking the first step. If you want to become a graduate, a master's, a PhD holder, you must start by first going to primary school, then go to secondary school, get your WAEC, then get admission through JAM, UTME. When you get into school, you also need to get your degree, do very well in your degree. You need to get your master's, then you can now process to PhD. Then before you even get your PhD admission, you must score very good in your grade, go through interviews before you can be given the admission. Then after PhD, you can be given a professorship based on what the criteria you're able to meet and other factors that are put into consideration. Don't skip step in whatever you do in life. I found out that a lot of successful people you see today, they've gone through the routes, they've gone through vigorous steps and processes in life before they got to that point they are today. And that's why we say they are successful. Any person you come across in life that has skipped steps in whatever they are doing, you find out that tomorrow they'll be looking for those same steps they've skipped, and they can most likely go back to the beginning to learn those things that they skipped at one point in time in their life. I'm saying this from the point of view as an educationist, and this is a real life story and this is a reality. When I started teaching based on I understand mathematics, I know mathematics. I didn't go to College of Education. I didn't go to any formal process of learning for me to be taught mathematics and get a certificate in mathematics. I started teaching based on, from my secondary school days up to my early days in university, I was very good in mathematics, so I said I can venture into teaching. Luckily for me, the school gave me opportunity that I was working to teach maths, but I found out within me that even though I could teach mathematics, I do not really have the in-depth knowledge of what it takes to teach mathematics. There's a difference between solving mathematics, like you're writing an exam to pass, and there's a difference between teaching mathematics to other lives, other generations, dependents, students, learners coming to you that they want to learn. There's a huge difference between having the knowledge and imparting the knowledge. So this I didn't really know at the first stage because I felt I have the knowledge, I could just deliver it. Now most people who also have in different system of learning schools, they are not educationists. They only have the knowledge of teaching, and they went into the four walls of the education to teach. Now I'm saying this clearly that if you didn't go through education, you cannot be a better teacher than someone that went through education. There's no two ways about it. You can't skip that step. If you go through education and then you obtain the certificate and you become a teacher, you will do 100 times better than someone who did not go through education. There are certain things that you'll be taught while you're going through the process, learning and studying to become an educationist. It is different from just becoming a BSc holder or any other degree. Education is education. If you don't go through the process, you cannot be as better as you ought to be. You don't need to skip any step in life. And bring this again to something you can relate. Come across different pastors we've seen in the world. There are pastors you see that could do miracles, that can speak life into people. I want to tell you that any pastor that did not go through the pastoral college, that has not gone through teaching, learning from other people before they become who they are today, they will be making a lot of mistakes in life. You cannot skip that step. You must go through the process. You must go through the process of learning before you can be called a leader, before you are able to sit and tell yourself that you are now a well-grounded individual that have what it takes to pass the knowledge. You must go through the process. bringing it to acting, bringing it to movies. If you're a director who just sits in your house and you feel you have the technical knowledge on I know how to direct a movie, if you do not go through the directing school, if you do not go through film school to learn the rudiments of what it takes, every element of what it takes to direct a film, you will make a lot of mistakes. If you're an actor or an actress and you're into the movie industry, you've been acting for years, you did not go through the acting schools, you do not learn either by CD or YouTube and go under tutor, people to put you through, teach you what you need to do, you'll be making a lot of mistakes. These are certain things that we cannot do without it. Don't skip steps. Whatever you do, whatever you want to become, you can just have the knowledge, yes, as a gifted knowledge, a gifted skill, but if you don't go through the school, the four walls, where the elementary, the rudiments, the breakdown, the main factors of that topic, of that field is being taught, you will miss out a lot of details about that field. If you want to become a coach in a football club, no matter how skillful you were playing football, it's different from you becoming a coach. If you want to be a coach, no matter how skillful you were the top goal scorer, you were the most skillful player while you were playing football, it is different from you becoming a good coach. For you to become a good coach, you need to go to coaching schools where you'll be taught how to coach, what you need to know about coaching. So there's no two ways about this thing. You can't skip any step if you want to become successful. And that is why this topic is titled, Don't Skip Step. If you come across anyone who has skipped certain steps in life, what they were supposed to go through, you see them bypassing those means just to get to the top. You see them that at the end of the day, they'll be having a lot of challenges, they'll be facing a lot of problems, they'll be having difficulties for them to remain in that position that they find themselves. Also in schools, those parents that always like to push their kids for them to be given double promotion, the child should skip a class. From primary 2, you want the child to be moved straight away to primary 5, and from there you want the child to go straight to university. You find out that when the child is growing older, even in the university, the child will be having challenges in certain topics and certain process of learning because they didn't go through the right process. There are certain things you must go through in life if you must attain a greater height tomorrow. So the essence of this topic is that don't skip step. If you know you need to go through this process of learning, you need to learn through these strategies, there's been a laid down principle for you to learn in that area of your field of your love or your passion, you need to go through the step. Don't skip any step. Every step, even if you think you know it, is very important for your growth. Even when you feel you know too much about those steps, that's why you don't even need to go through it. I tell you, just go through it like a foolish person. You'll be surprised that even in the midst of your knowing it too much, you'll find out that you are learning out of something you never even thought you could learn from. So don't skip any step, because when you skip steps in life, it comes back tomorrow to hurt you. It comes back tomorrow to be an hindrance to your progress and certain places you can get to. If you like this video, please share it to friends and family. I would like you to click the subscribe button if you're just joining us for the first time, so you can be part of this family to get amazing videos that drops on this platform. Thank you very much. Come again your way, same time next week. Thank you very much.